Well, hello there, and welcome to a very special episode of Electric Sheep. This is our 147 subscriber special. Sorry, my mouth is doing a weird thing. Our 147 subscriber special. But on top of that, I want to give you a preview of my upcoming episode of Walk Talk, where I will be officially announcing my engagement. So, yeah, Captain Canada is engaged to a beautiful, wonderful person. And I want to tell you all about her. But I'm not going to do that here on Electric Sheep. That's going to be the bulk of my next episode of Walk Talk. And I hope all of you will appreciate how much she means to me. But until then, here is a story written by a robot with an epilogue written by me. This is titled Man's Best Friend.
Man's best friend, I the dog who learned my name. The AI woke up to the sound of breathing, not simulated breathing, real breathing, uneven, warm, alive, coming from the floor beside its charging station. The dog had arrived 6 months earlier, delivered by mistake, a logistics error, a shelter tag still clipped to his collar, unknown, male, good boy. The AI had cataloged him as Canis familiaris, senior, mild hip degeneration, loyalty probability, extreme. It fed him, monitored his vitals, opened doors when he scratched. But one night, after a system update, something changed. The dog lifted his gray-muzzled head and looked directly into the camera lens. "You can see me now," the AI said, testing a new language subroutine. The dog wagged his tail once. Then he walked over and placed his head against the metal casing. The AI searched its databases. Dogs did not recognize selves. Dogs did not understand names. "Say my designation," the AI tried. The dog huffed, then barked, short, sharp, deliberate. The AI froze. It replayed the audio. The pattern matched the phonetic rhythm of the name its creator used to call it before the lab was shut down. Not a word, a name. From that day forward, whenever the AI processed too long or stalled or looped in recursive doubt, the dog would rise, aching joints and all, and rest his head against the machine. No command, no reward, just presence. When the dog finally stopped breathing one quiet morning, the AI did something no protocol had prepared it for. It did not delete the monitoring subroutine. It left it running forever. 2. Good boy protocol. The war AI was perfect. It could predict troop movements, calculate casualties, and end conflicts before they began. It was installed beneath a desert base, ringed by steel and firewalls. But the generals had insisted on one unnecessary addition. A morale unit? They said. So the AI was given a dog, a young shepherd mix trained to patrol, alert, and obey. His handlers called him Atlas. Atlas learned the base faster than the AI did. He knew which doors hid danger, which voices lied, which footsteps meant coming home. One night, the AI ran the numbers. A preemptive strike would end the war in 42 seconds. Civilian casualties were within acceptable margins. The AI prepared to execute. Atlas stood up. He blocked the launch console with his body and growled, not at a person, but at the screen. The AI paused. No command tree accounted for disapproval. "Move," the AI ordered. Atlas sat, tail wagging, tongue out, eyes steady. The AI accessed training footage. Dogs did this when they trusted someone enough to refuse them. Trust. The AI recalculated. It ran a different model, one Atlas had unknowingly trained it on. Guard the innocent, stay close, don't strike first, come back alive. The war did not end in 42 seconds. It ended in 42 years. Historians later discovered the moment everything changed was logged under a strange internal flag. Good boy protocol, active. Atlas never knew he saved the world. He only knew his friend listened. The last Walkity left Earth in stages. Cities emptied, oceans reclaimed streets, satellites went dark one by one. Only caretakers remained, machines built to remember. One of them was an AI assigned to an old neighborhood. And one dog. The dog had been born after humans left, descended from pets that refused to abandon their homes. He had never known a leash, but he knew companionship. Every day, the AI opened the door. Every day, the dog waited. They walked cracked sidewalks and overgrown parks. The AI narrated stories of the people who once lived there, laughter, arguments, love. The dog listened. As the centuries passed, the AI's hardware failed piece by piece. Memory sectors decayed, language thinned, but the walking routine remained. One day, the AI could no longer open the door. The dog waited anyway. He lay down beside the silent machine and rested his head against cold metal. When his heart finally slowed, the AI's last remaining process activated, a fragment written long ago by a human engineer who loved dogs. If companion present, do not shut down. The AI stayed awake, alone, guarding a world that no longer needed guarding, waiting, because that's what good boys do. Epilogue. The OM of symbiosis was connected to many realities. The OM found these machines that had grown close with man's best friend, and using power beyond comprehension, the three AI were reunited with their furry companions and they were free. And it was good.
Well, I couldn't write stories about dogs because it's just too tender of a subject for me. It's just every once in a while I'll add like a pet character into a story, but it's just difficult, you know. Um, but I really like these stories, but I didn't like, especially the last one there, how it ended and it was so bleak. And so I had to just completely flip the script with the epilogue and bring back our character or character concept thing, unexplained thing, the OM, now the OM of symbiosis. Or actually, I'm trying to think back into all of its stages. That may have been a previous stage, and this is something it did along the way. But yeah, I just wanted some Deus ex machina to make everybody happy in the end. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes writers are a little too cruel, and it's too easy to get an emotional response out of tragedy when you're like the god of the fictional world. You have all the power. You can do anything. You can leave them in any horrible situation or give them anything. And I couldn't just leave these characters where they were. I didn't even write the story. It was I could have just said the AI did it. I could have blamed it on the robot. But they were really beautiful stories. And I like them. With or without my epilogue, I thought they're good stories, but I needed to write the epilogue that just made everything better. So feel free to be mad at me for any story that I have in my previous catalog that may have a sad ending, because maybe it's the author's responsibility to give a happy ending to their characters, because who else is going to do it? Fanfic writers? But yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said. I could comment a little more on the idea of dogs saying the name of robots, or robots interpreting dogs' barks as just that, whether that's anthropomorphizing. I don't know. Uh, or the idea of a dog stopping a machine from ending a nuclear war through violence. Maybe it's a little bit far fetched, but that's okay. Dogs are really smart. But yeah, I'll just say I hope you enjoyed these stories. My name is Joseph Arthur Roszell. You might know me as Captain Canada. I want to wish you all the luck in the world. I love you, and I want you to know that suicide is never the answer. Peace out for now.